I am going to work on some kale chips today. So I was in California last month with my family, and my father fell in love with the kale chips there. And I was like, Pop, I make kale chips. So they're not that big of a deal. We can make them. And he's been asking me day in and day out. And I have all this beautiful kale. So today I'm going to do a quick video. And this video was really inspired because my 8-year-old is off school today and she's really pushing me to do recipe videos. So she is actually behind the camera today. I was thinking that we can do a very simple, I personally love sea salt and vinegar chips. So a little olive oil, you don't want to put too much oil on kale chips because then they won't get crispy, but obviously some apple cider vinegar, and this is the wet product that will get it to spread. So you always want to have like some liquid in there to kind of make the vegetable wet. And then I love apple cider vinegar powder, so if you don't have any, you should get some because it's amazing to flavor dishes with. And then here's just a little sea salt. Now remember, with dehydrating, a little bit of salt goes a long way because you're removing the water from the product, so it's super concentrated, so it can be very, very salty. So what I did with this kale, I had already done this kale, but basically you pull it off the stem as best as you can and try to salvage the big leaves. You don't want really broken up pieces of kale or pre-cut kale. You want all the kale leaves to be big because they're gonna shrink drastically, okay? So you just give it a good mix. And you can taste it. You want a taste test back there? Interested? You do? Come. You want to reach your hand over here and try it? Hang on. Let me get you a good piece. There you go. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Is it good? Is it vinegary enough? Is it salty enough? Yeah? Do you think Nono's gonna like it? So make sure you really massage it in. And, oh yeah. And then, I have lots of dehydrators. Some of you may have a dehydrator at home. If you don't, they're kind of inexpensive if you get it at like Walmart or on Amazon or something. You don't have to get the fancy commercial grade ones, but you just lay it on the sheets, and these will be done probably within an hour. And I dehydrate everything around 115, but you could certainly, if you're not worried about it staying raw, you could bake them on a low temperature. I don't think they put out as good of a product personally, but you want more, huh? That a girl. So that is sea salt and vinegar, super easy, okay? Just like that. I like that. And then we'll put it in the dehydrator. So that's one. More kale. Okay. Then I was thinking a ranch flavored one would be good. Oh, she's just eating it straight out the bowl, people. She is hardcore. A ranch one, we could also go lemon or vinegar based for that. So you just, again, you put a little bit of olive oil, not a crazy amount. We'll go lemon juice. And then we make our own ranch seasoning here. It's super easy. I believe I have a ranch recipe on the website. That powder made its way in nicely. And I think that's probably good enough. And there is a little salt in that ranch mix already. So I'll put just a tiny, tiny bit more. And you can forego salt if you're trying to be a little bit more conscientious. You can not put as much, but remember, pink Himalayan sea salt is great for you, tons of minerals. So again, we're just mixing that up. Maybe I'll put more ranch, hang on. And with ranch, a nice little addition to give it that buttermilk would be a tiny bit of nutritional yeast. And nutritional yeast, one of my favorite products, is a deactivated yeast, super high in protein and B vitamins. Gives it a nice cheesy flavor. She's back there making faces. I mean, would you like to try this one? My little taste tester. Here you go, that's a good one, look at that. Look at how pretty. Come and grab it. So again, you want to make sure it's really well saturated. Do you like that one? Yeah? Anything it needs? Does it need more salt? Does it need more ranch? No, is it good? All right. So you can always kind of, oh, she wants more again. Look at that, people. You can always just keep seasoning it to your liking. Again, the salt we will get really strong after it's dehydrated, so careful with the salt. But the other seasonings, you can kind of go by your own taste. So that is ranch, all right? And then I'm gonna change my gloves real quick because we got one more idea up my sleeve here. A super simple, cheesy flavored chip. There you go, now you can snack on that. More kale. So I had to break down a case in order to get this kale, and I still have some, but just keep in mind, you're gonna need a lot of kale if you wanna make a substantial amount of kale chips. So for this one, again, super easy. Tiny bit of oil. Are you eating that one? Which one, the ranch one?
No.
And then I like lemon juice for this. And then a generous portion of nutritional yeast, because that's gonna give it the cheesy flavor. And this one, you definitely need some sea salt. Too much?
No, not too
Oh, not too much, okay. And we're gonna mix and mix and mix. So I have another little tip here for you once we get this mixed. If you have RawTrainer nacho cheese sauce at your house, you can, you can actually just put that over it. So, let's see, we're still mixing. So again, I'm gonna have you taste test this. Tell me if it needs anything. Here you go. Here you go, my little rabbit. All right. But if you have cheese sauce, which I have tons of it, you can just pour the cheese sauce right over it and mix it up. So probably if you do about an 8-ounce container of nacho cheese sauce, maybe 2 heads of kale would be a good ratio. And I do believe there's an actual recipe for that on the website. But that's that. Do you like that one? Is that satisfactory?
A lot of salt goes up.
Is it too much salt?
No, a little bit of salt goes
A little bit of salt goes a long way. Okay. So, there you go. A little bit of a cheesy flavored chip. If you don't live nearby in Cleveland and you want nacho cheese, we have a new product. Or if you want a cheese sauce, an instant cheese where you just add water and blend. So you get this delivered, it's all dry ingredients, you add water, you blend, and then you have awesome, awesome cheddar cheese sauce, and you can just put that over the kale chips and done deal. So that was a little sales plug there, but there you go. And our doorbell's ringing. God bless.